Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Gaming to the Max and part 3 of our Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Ireland playthrough. So, in the last episode, most of our volunteers have been off fighting. We've got a volunteer here in the Italian Republic, we've got one in the Two Sicilies, and we also have one in the Papal States with Rome. They have made a large advancement here in Middle Italy. If they can take Ancona, they can get a pretty nice encirclement there. Germany has finished their war against Insulindia, restoring the Dutch East Indies, and restoring Wilhelmina. She's in charge over here now, where the Netherlands has fallen to communism. So we have the Batavian Commune here. So Germany now can send off their forces. They have sent some more troops down to the Kingdom of Spain. And I think what they've got: Finnish, Middle African, Baltic, German East Asian, Lithuanian, and Moroccan volunteers. Two Sicilies has German East Asian, Middle African, ours, and Austria. And I think you also have from a couple different countries there. Oh, we'll take one more. Let's see. You guys need to start training. So we'll just have you all train, and then we'll take probably the fourth. Put them under a general. We only got two left. Duffy or Hugo McNeil. You're a harsh leader, but you're or we do JJ O'Connell. We'll just choose JJ. Mr. O'Connell. Also, in the last episode, we have begun building our light tanks, the McSpud guns, and the Polish People's Republic has joined Dana Adrbund, or the Austrian Empire's faction, which I've probably never seen that, but Greece is also in the middle of a war against the socialist Greeks. Do you all keep the focus tree? Yeah. We'll actually take the sixth. Congratulations, you'll be going under Mr. O'Duffy. Send McDuffie over to Greece. We'll send O'Connell down to the Kingdom of Spain. Continue to fight here. We are buying a bunch of equipment from Austria right now. Egypt just went to war with the Ottomans, which puts that at the can't remember what that's called, the Cairo something, or the war in the desert. My apologies. But what about the oil? That's the most important question. Right now, the American Union States is pretty much getting wiped. They only control this small pocket left. But the Pacific states, they're split up about half. They have been pushed back quite a bit. And they're continually being pushed back up here in the north. Not a good sign. Will probably be another syndicalist America. We got another military factory. Let's see. Civilian factory. Let's actually start doing do that. Industrial advisors. Probably won't win it, but we do need some steel. Get a little bit more from Germany. And let's see. We're building some civilian factories right now, which is okay. Syria declared war on the Ottomans. Yeah, the Ottomans are going to just start breaking apart pretty bad. The Great Syrian Revolt. Yemen declared war on the Ottomans as well. Oh, they did a big naval invasion down here in Sicily. Not look like they got a big pocket, but they have been able to kind of, if we can force socialist Italy out, we'll be in a good spot. Let's see, we've got our volunteer over here now. Germans are also here in Greece. Three more units out. Not bad. There goes the American Union States. That was incredibly loud. It's the fall of Baton Rouge. These guys are going to have to rush up. Get on the Mississippi. Or it's not the Mississippi, I apologize. That's the Mississippi. I don't know what river this is. I should know what river that is, but I just cannot think of it right now. Shame on me. Greek volunteers aren't doing so hot. That's fine. How many tanks do I have? 154. Alright, let's see. Our finest hour. British politician and former Lord of the Admiralty Winston Churchill has published a new book, part of an emerging genre known as alternate history, and concerning the Great War. The story takes the perspective of a young British soldier returning from a victorious Gallipoli campaign amid a world radically different from our own. In this timeline, Theodore Roosevelt and his Bull Moose Party win the 1912 American presidential elections, leading to an American entry in the Weltkrieg and an Entente victory. A defeated and partially occupied Germany is gripped by constant economic and political crises, witnessing the defeat of the Whites in the Russian Civil War, and is cooped by a bitter and extremely nationalist Adam Dressler. He leads the German Workers' Party, who followed the ideology of people's socialism, an extreme version of national populism. The novel ends with the beginning of a three-sided war between Dressler's New Reich, the Western Entente, led by the dominant British Empire, and a Soviet Russia led by Sergei Kurov. The book has divided critics, with some praising its attention to detail, while others criticize it for large flaws in historical logic. Churchill has commented that something like this could have happened in another universe. What a childish fantasy. Old Churchill. Honduras took 2 states. Nicaragua was annexed. Syria has capitulated. And that is the formation of Central America. If you're wondering why Winston Churchill had such a big thing about the Gallipoli campaigns, it was because he was the, not author of the Gallipoli campaigns, but he was pretty much the one that said this is what we should do. Sadly, the Gallipoli campaigns were just, it wasn't a bad plan in a whole, it just was poorly executed, and that really is what killed the Gallipoli campaigns, was the execution of the actual plans itself. The war over Shatt al-Araba. So Iran declared war on the Ottomans. I think they are, what, social liberal? Okay. Looks like the Russians are down here with the Germans helping the Greeks. Armenian uprisings. I would like to play as Armenia at some point. The paternal autocrats are in charge, huh? Maybe do, what is it? War for Liberation, Freedom at Last. Probably not that one. I was kind of hoping for maybe the restoration of our Armenian monarchy. But I don't think they have a monarchy, which is fine. Georgia, I know, does, and that would be kind of fun to play Georgia as well. Form the King's Cabinet, the Eternal King. Stand by. Oh, we might actually play, or maybe the Coalition. We'll see. Anyway, I need to get off there because we're playing as Ireland right now. Just browsing, just browsing. Right, you guys don't need to be attacking if you can't win. You're like cycle charging, which is super annoying. Push into Toronto again. Death of W.B. Yeats, famous poet and one of the founders of Dublin Abbey Theatre. William Butler Yeats has died today. He was driving force behind the Irish literary revival, and in 1923 he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature. He has also served as a politician for 2 terms after the Irish War of Independence, but retired in 1928 due to poor health. Well, he lived for almost 10 years after his retirement, so we will look over here, and I want to give you guys reconnaissance. I would like to give you all some artillery pieces. That hurts our movement, but let's see, do I have enough? Yes. Do I have enough? Yes. Alright, now. Research. We gotta wait for one of these research, probably the support weapons. Spanish volunteers. Pacific states of the Great Plains ceasefire in the United States, which is horrible for the Pacific states, as they do not build up as quick as the Reds do. I'm surprised they didn't do the intervention. Let's see. Investments. Argentina's losing. Bolivia. See, we done the mechanized farming. Cruel population. We'll do dealing with the church. We are Catholic, by the way. Mechanized farming investment. Because of our expansive investment policy, we've been seen fit to implement more further reaching farming reforms that would otherwise have been impossible. Mechanizing our farms will finally help Ireland overcome the shadow of the Great Famine and will help our population grow. We reap what we sow. Or this might be a too bit expensive actually keep the standard. No. Lose 40 political power. We replace mechanized farming reforms with nationalized mechanized reform. Effective change plus 50 monthly population, 50%, and then supply consumption negative 5%. We reap what we sow. So we get plus 75% monthly population and negative 10% supply consumption. That's actually really good. Monthly growth in states is 9.5 thousand, recruitable 494. They consider the economy. We'll always do Collins is always right, which we could one of these days do this, the research, but 50 political power plus the 2.5% change in paternal autocracy, authoritarian democracy, and market liberalism. Let's see. Administrative genius, education reformer, spiritual leader. That's more stability, but we're pretty good on stability. That's war support. War support would be nice. Bank president, consumer good factories, fighter production. It's not bad. Specialist, construction speed, economic laws. Don't think if we bring our consumer goods any farther down it'll do anything. We can do something down here. Strategic bombing, no. Army logistics, entrenchment, artillery. The artillery would be nice. Let's do artillery, yeah. We could probably do the screen attack guy, because we do have quite a few screens. I want a majority of you all building these. Go into construction. Yeah, we can't do anything else, which is alright. See, we'll move the third down south, and we'll move the first also down south, because we can't do anything where it's technically considered the Italian Republic, though we are helping the two Sicilies. The Republic is there. Community of India, so the Bharatiya Commune has been capitulated. Although they've done this massive naval invasion, it might be all for naught. And the Kingdom of Spain looks like it's probably done for, so we'll get Carlos Spain. Greece is sitting here. Go to support equipment. There's recon companies. Piercing for infantry equipment. Basic engines. Better armor. We got steel. We need a lot of steel. It's production, mostly because of the tanks. I do want to start building planes soon. We can negotiate with Canadian businesses, so we'll ask Canada if they'd like to build in Ireland. Huh. Our attempts at flirting with Canadian businesses have sadly been a failure. The Canadians decided to take a more protective or protectionist approach to their domestic industries and forbid any foreign investments in Dublin. Oh, well, you know what that means. I will not be helping the Canadians. Let's recall our volunteer from down here. Sorry, Kingdom of Spain, but I don't think you have too much to live, so... I'd like to see the Greeks start to actually win. Can't believe the Canadians said no. Blast you all. How much manpower do you all have? Not nearly enough. Better submarines, do better torpedoes, do need to do better transports, and better mine lane. For Australasian Guard. See, we got one destroyer so far. Seamus. Throw you in there because you're our mine layers. You can just sit in port. Let's see. Two submarines. About as good as the old submarine anyway, so. I wouldn't mind seeing that one get done. Sorry, Kingdom of Spain. There's the rising sun. That's all they want. They're not gonna break through our defenses here. Hate to waste manpower. Might be able to retake part of Sicily though. Retake the whole of Sicily maybe. It's just them in attacking plain style. But, you guys have gotten down there, but you couldn't take Catania. And that's not a port, but looks like it. If you take Palermo, though, you might be able to rush some troops to your aid. Venezuela and Ecuador joined the Andean Pact. Dutch look concerned. Stability and war support. That war support going up would be nice. Yeah, let's do that. Finish out 100% stability. War support would be good now. Damocles project. Oh, we should have saved my political power. Christ, it's alright. Sports industries. You got caught, you fool. Dealing with the church. Let's see. Yeah, I can't afford an attaché. We'll do reforming the armed forces. Oh, wait. There's the... we'll finish the armed forces, then we'll go do that one. The fate of the church. Ireland has been a devotedly Catholic nation for over 1,000 years, and along with the Catholicism has come conservative ideals and morality. The Irish Republic was founded around the ideas of a secular state, where religion would no longer play a role in politics. The promise of a secular republic have never truly been made good by the government, and the issue of the church and its status in the nation has been a divisive factor for some time. The government has now saw fit to address the issue once and for all and establish the role of the church in legislation. Commits to the idea of the Republic of secular Ireland now and forever. Political power gain plus 7%, stability plus 10%, political power plus 50. Or we could do Catholic supremacy, which gains us recruitable population 1%, political power plus 25, and change in popularity of paternal autocracy 5%. Let's see, we'll get what 5.9%. Or we can get more political power gain and stability plus political. I agree with this one more. Don't really care about the paternal autocracy. I do like the stability and the political power gain though. But more people for the army. More people for the army. Catholic supremacy. Don't know if that's what Michael Collins would have chosen in real life, but meh. We've been fighting for the Papal States for a while now, so I'd see that it would make quite a bit of sense actually for us to do this. You can argue it in the comments. We will be going with Marines, by the way. I don't think I've said that. There goes the Kingdom of Spain with the fall of Gibraltar, and we cannot ask this Kingdom of Spain if they would like to invest. Alright, William Foster was named president, nothing but a despot in charge of an industrial titan. The Spanish Civil War was over, and King Edward abdicates to the throne. You got there Foster, and then you got Frank Finley Merriam. So now you have Henry the Ninth, biddable army experience. I see. The anniversary of the 1916 Easter Rising, for slavery fled a glorious dead when he fell in the foggy dew. The fall of Beijing. Qing, China. The Qing government has fallen. Must have bought all of that equipment from the Austrians. Let's see. Canada has a bunch of stuff for sale. Germany's got a bunch of stuff for sale. Austria still has a bunch of stuff for sale. Let's actually go with amount on the market. Bunch of rifles. Don't really need a bunch of rifles right now. I'm good on rifles. Artillery I'm okay on. I think I'm okay on everything, really. Probably could get a couple more convoys, but that'd be alright. My tank production's up pretty high. The mixed spud guns. Really quick, change out one of those Mausers to... There we go. See, trucks are good. Well, actually... Switch over to our command team. We'll move you guys to motorized policy. Don't really like these armor divisions. They're actually horrible, so we won't build any. Let's see. Building those destroyers. Better armor. Let's go to Air Force. Can't do that yet. Do the cannons too. We'll be starting to build planes here hopefully pretty soon. Special Forces, we'll do Marines, but we have to research Marines, I think. Let's do the submarines. I'm going to send an attaché to the Italian Republic. I know we can already see what's going on, but not only does it give them a boost, but it actually gives me part of their army experience here. Armenia joins the Tabrets Accord. I would like to put tanks in my units here soon as reconnaissance, but we have to research that. 12 more days. Put them as reconnaissance. Now we have to hope for Italy and the two Sicilies to end their war. Let's do delay, more organization. If they can actually break that unit right there, then they pocketed this and they can hopefully push this way. I don't know if they'll be able to, but it does not look like it. But the Papal Guard is going to push. Fall of Buenos Aires. So Argentina is about gone. Would like to play as Argentina one of these days. Let's see. Engineer companies. Most definitely. I'll do tank, enemy tank refitting. I don't want that. It's hardness less, but production needed, or resources needed. We got 32 mixed spud guns. Let's see, it's our production efficiency better. Guangzhou has fallen to China. Guangzhou down here. So the National Protection Alliance is losing to the League of the Southeast Provinces. And Bulgaria also joins the Dona Edrabund, the Austrian faction. They can retake Lamea, but then maybe we could be able to push into Lauricia. Not sure what happened. Was not paying attention down here, but not mad about it. This looks like the chokehold that they're not going to be able to break. Knocking these troops out of Palermo. Ooh, there's their bicycle division. So destroy your bicycle division. Got a lot of rifles, which is good. Shall need them. Boy of Amodo ordained as the 14th Dalai Lama. Ire on the world stage. Second Melbourne uprising. Would like planes being built here soon. Won't make much of a difference now. British fleet maneuvers. The British Navy has steamed out of its ports and assembled to demonstrate its power against our neutral island. In face of this grave situation, many politicians said Ireland should find someone to guarantee its independence. The most reasonable option would be Germany, but they're even more advocating a return to Windsor protection. We maintain our protection, ask the Kaiser for protection, or ask the Canadian King for protection. We, of course, will ask the Kaiser, as again, it does not make sense for us to ask Canada and the Windsors to protect us when they not only held Northern Ireland, this doesn't make much sense. Ask the Kaiser for protection. Kaiser Wilhelm, help us. Canada declared war on the Australasian Union. Syndicalist? Yeah, under John Curtin. He has an incredibly lazy eye. I know that's rude of me to point out, but he does. See, that's what we need. Maybe we can knock out Lauricia and capitulate the socialist Greeks. Germany support Ireland. The German government has offered a full diplomatic support against the Union of Britain. While it's an important political gesture, it is also little true value, as Germans are rather unlikely to directly intervene in any potential conflict. Still, Britain is widely expected to ease their policy toward Ireland until the diplomatic climate changes. At least we're not alone. We say that now. And I cannot send you more volunteers. Already at the one we're allowed. Let's do transport ships. We need that for our Marines. Whenever we get Marines. Italy, or the Italian Republic, does not have enough guns. Or does the Papal States. And all Middle African troops are sitting in Palermo with the Alpine Jaeger divisions. If you guys can hear that train absolutely screaming right now, I apologize. Ground support, let's do that. Battlefield support. The Kaiserreich, the ruling Nizam of princely India, Osman proclaimed himself the true successor of the mantle of Kaiser in Hind, a title previously borne only by the Mughal and British emperors of the subcontinent. So we have the Indian Empire, paternal autocrats, which probably means that they will be joining the Germans. Can't do that yet. Did you probably unite the prince? Oh no, they did. Refused proposed reforms, right? Dissolved the council. Yep, declare the. They did that one. So now they will probably go with a line with Germany once they can. Irish immigration, 1938 to 1939. The year of 1938 saw the world largely at war, with many seeking refuge abroad in safe harbors. The Irish government immigration laws and the state of the world at large contributed to the increase in the nation's population. All right. Northern Ireland gained 17,150. Connacht local population went to 16,623. Munster's local population was 14,291. And Leinster's local population increased by 13,032. All right. Which gives us more manpower that we can pull from. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's see. Building those civilian factories, that's always good. Can't do anything there. Can put you up to 2. Does not need to be done right this second, though. Needs to be done pretty quickly, but not right this second. Unable to break through. Diplomatic moves in Ireland. Recent days, diplomats from the Union of Britain have begun making intimidating moves in Ireland, demanding a number of privileges and reform. Without a doubt, this is the beginning of a bigger campaign. Oh no, not this again. Well, it's horrifyingly scary. Need the heavy machine guns. Production, aircraft, basic small airframe, the 2 engines, cannon 2, and we'll do that. We can probably do that. And we'll do 4 light machine guns, right? Ah, we can't afford it. Wait for our air production to go up to 7, or air experience, not production. Berlin warns London. Germany has come to our aid. They have sent a letter to the ambassador of the Union of Britain. They will either apologize for the impotence or suffer diplomatic conflict. Oh, we just joined the Reichspakt. Murder in Deary. The body of a young man has found this morning in a cold and desolate alleyway near the center of Deary. According to the follow-up police report, he was been stabbed several times and left for dead. The man was perfectly known to the local police force as a prominent member of the Loyalist Volunteer Group with local ties in the Waterside. There have already been cries that the murder was committed by a Catholic and that the police will turn a blind eye. However warranted or unwarranted these claims may be, the situation in Northern Ireland is as ever volatile. Frightening times for Deary. Negative 30 political power. So we already passed choosing our friends because we have joined the Kaiserreich, or the Kaiserpact. We do ancestral ties, and we can also gain another research slot. Maintain those will kind of are important, but not crazy. I like that reputable population factor. Let's do the air experience though. Only 4 days. Then we can join the Kaiser Wilhelm Society, which helps us with our research. Yeah, see, 50, because pretty much everybody else. Germany smears the Union of Britain. The Germans have launched a large smear campaign against the Union, making all sorts of accusations of atrocities and other misdeeds. Germany said, I got you back, bro. Thank you, Germany. Women can be a part of the IRAF. Let's jump up to extensive conscription just so we can have that manpower up. And we will recruit probably about 5 more divisions. If we are done in Greece, we can actually probably recall these units. They are no longer helpful. Just some random naval invasion. We'll actually probably recall this volunteer as well. Now the Pacific States is back at war. I do have a push against the Syndicalists, which is a bonus attack of 25% and defense plus 25%. Well, if I can ever afford this, I will send them in another attaché. Looks like they're already losing ground pretty quickly. You all had the element of surprise too. Let's see, is anybody sending you volunteers? No. The League knocked out the National Protection Alliance, and Concert Hall attacked in Atrium. The last shocking incident from Northern Ireland, the Concert Hall in the county Atrium was subject to a violent attack, believed to have been carried out by a Protestant dissident group, the Ulster Volunteer Force. Attacks saw several members of the Dublin band shot dead, as well as several concert goers. The motivation of the attack is believed to be another act of terrorism against the Irish state. Acts that will continue as long as Ulster remains a part of Ireland, according to the movement's occasional cryptic communications with the police and the public. Negative threat of political power. Radical movements mobilized in response to what they see as oppressive policies towards the people of Ulster. Loyalist organizations are going more radical and attracting the more disenfranchised and angry Northerners to their cause. They are presently meeting in secret in pubs in the Orange Order halls around the country, safe from the prying eyes of the Gardaí. Move out of Northern Ireland, because once this happens, we're going to have to hit them very hard. Which is also why I've recalled a large amount of our troops. See, we're doing support for the arm industries right now. Gives us a military factory. Our troops have returned home. I think the one guy we're waiting for is not this. Must be on his way back from the Italian states. Whoop. And I guess no one's willing to help him. Oh, they did eyes to the south, so they might cross the border. I don't know. Oh. Production, planes, small planes, cannons, machine guns. I don't need those. The nighttime penalties was nice, but I don't think for planes it's worth anything. So, not the best fighters. By far not the best fighters. And also build. I'll give you 4 light machine guns and bomb locks. Better engine, and we can give you bomb sights, but that's just for strategic bombing. That doesn't actually help you with anything else. The night penalties probably would be better. We'll just build those. Oh, I chose carrier fighter, my bad. Machine guns, bomb lock. Why is that a fighter? I thought that would be Cass. Maybe 2 bomb locks and then a defensive turret. Those are horrible casts, by the way. Those are horrible planes. I will admit, it's not the best. I somehow got some random Chinese weaponry. Put you back under the main army. Put you all under Tom Berry. Mr. Berry. We're just saving political power up, trying to get an attaché to the Pacific States if I can. I hope you guys do cross the border, go down there and help. Thank you, y'all. I haven't really done much. Alright. Kingdom of Spain joins the Entente. Figured that was going to happen. Greece has beat off those troops. Ah, they finally have pocketed. That's what I've been expecting to see. So Ferrara probably won't last for very long. Albania joins them. 2 maintenance companies. I don't think we need maintenance companies. Let's do better reconnaissance because we will be using reconnaissance tanks. I actually would like to see if I have enough tanks for that. Armored recon. Gives us some movement. 24 light tanks per battalion. We do have enough. Additional 7,000 manpower. It doesn't really increase our soft attack by much. Our defense a little bit, but our armor goes up just a hair. But that's alright. Military Industrial Organization Research bonus. Dispersed Industries 3. Construction 3. We'll build these radar stations. We're going to need them. You know, I kept saying, man, I've never seen the other Italy's win. Well, I can just eat my words now. There goes the Dominion of India fighting against the Indian Empire. You all need to win, please. Doing lessons from Middle Africa. League likes them. Of course, Japan doesn't hate me, but they hate pretty much everybody else. What are you all doing? Oh yeah, you're part of us. Army in exile. You've done all of that. Build dockyards, arm factories. Got the Navy. Uruguay has joined the Montevideo Treaty. There's heavy machine guns. Can't do that. Let's do probably in here, right? Yeah, Marines. Improved artillery. Do the ancestral ties. Oh yeah, Portugal right there in Goa. Germany and Japan have sent troops to the Indian Empire. Well, the Dominion of India is pushing pretty hard, actually. Middle Africa's doing okay. One submarine. Do that. They're my actually good destroyers. These are my like super trashy destroyers. I have no idea if they'll be even able to lay a singular mine when it comes to be it, but if they can't, they can't. I hope to get them out at least some. Hoping for Italy to end this war as well, so I can ask them to, invest in Ireland. It's a big pocket in Ferrara. Well, not big, but it's 8 divisions. We can sell. Tanks. Improve integration of Irish Americans wouldn't be bad. Better airfields. Or more airfields. Yeah, let's do that because Germany and all of our allies can send us planes when the time comes. Let's do light cruiser. Don't have enough. Well, the Pacific states look like they're losing pretty handily anyway. And you all did not. Oh, you did choose crossing the border. Okay, well the Entente might go to war with Socialist America here at some point. They've got pushed now. These guys don't. See what Canada does and the Entente does. Let's see. Thunderbolts. You guys can go under McKenna. So McKenna. To expand our airfields. We did befriending America, but I don't think it opened up an actual decision. I'm going to try to see if we can help them clear out that pocket. We can't do anything over here. Another naval invasion. It's random. It's super random. Well, it was by the Papal States that time. What's this? Heartland and Wolf. Do anti-air. Like battery chance. Georgia joins the Reichspact. I'm not too worried about them. We'll do like 3 more. Or 5 more. Those destroyers, then we'll switch back to submarines. That's probably going to be our bread and butter. One military factory, beautiful. Let's actually take you guys off. I'll start wanting to get planes. I'll need to get some aluminium from Greece, probably. Don't need nearly as much steel. Yeah, I don't care about that. Do mobile defense. Let's see, fighter production cost. Stability, research speed, and production efficiency growth, retention, and cap. Let's do this one. Don't think it's gonna knock it down to 5, but it did not. Well, got some political power again at least. got available planes and the one, a singular plane. Start exercising. I mean, there's not much more I can do. I do need to research anti-tank. Let's get that better artillery going. 2 planes a week. Australia and Canada make peace. Surprised you guys haven't gone. Well, I'm not like surprised, but I wouldn't go either. But you never know. I want you to move from Bologna. Attack. Oh, really? Too heavily defended. As soon as you click declare war on the Fang Tang government, so an extra 5. Let them start training 2. You're doing the draft. See, this is all new here. Oh, well, that's because they chose a different... Never mind. I'm just going to be quiet. The reason that's all different is because they went with a different military reform than we did. They could do Operation Scharnhorst, but they probably won't. Done almost any of this. They got quite a lot. They didn't do a whole lot of this either. They do lead in the flock. Mind you guys passing the regulation systems. And the enlargement systems. See that? France is justifying on us. Well, that's horrifying. Do army focuses now. Stop you all. Take the 10th and the 11th. Fallback line on Cork. 12th and the 13th. Fallback line here on Dublin. 14th and the 9th. Belfast and the 7th and the 8th. Do a fallback on Galloway. And the rest of you, fallback line right here. Because whenever they invade, we'll just move these units over. As long as we can keep our regular area up. Oh yeah. Forgot to pay attention to my rifles. volunteers back. Looks like the Union of Socialist Americas won. And Canada never intervened. Kind of dumb on their part, but whatever. We could come over here one of these days and play as New England. That'd be kind of fun. The army, we'll do Collins is always right. Efficiency cap. Fortify, do an honorable army. Division defense, organization. Speed planning, we do the fighting Irish. Officer school, stability. Fortify the Shannon. What am I not getting? Oil. Oh. Yeah, I'd say they don't have any oil to give, really. Just get our oil from Germany. Can do military, civilian factories, construction speed. Arms experts. Pretty much everybody's chose that. Just makes weaponry cheaper. By 5%. If Germany would do the regulation system, I think. Pacific States falls. Into the American Civil War. Exactly what we didn't want to see, but it just happens. Anti-air upgrades. Let's do better artillery and anti-air. Fang Tank government. Oh, was what? Japan declared war on the Fang Tank government? Second Sino-Japanese War. I'll expel the Japanese bandits. That's why. The end of the Second American Civil War. The Second American Civil War has ended, and the IRA volunteers we sent are returning home with new experience from fighting, plus 5,000 manpower, plus 20 political power, and plus 20 army experience. Awesome. Research equipment. All right. Well, with this, we're finishing out Fortify the Shannon. So look over here in Italy before we end the episode. Yeah, they've stranglehold this territory now. So it'll be a pretty gruesome fight to the end here in Italy. If they can break through there or there, they'd probably have a pretty good chance. But Austria intervenes in the Second Weltkrieg. So Austria joins the Reichspact. Well, I was not necessarily expecting this. Wasn't not expecting this, but I most definitely was not expecting this. But I'm going to end the episode here, right at the beginning of the start of the Weltkrieg. Can't lay mines yet, but we'll start laying mines when we're able to. And then we'll be called to arms. But yeah, so Germany is now at war with France, the Commune of France. So, and let me see, lacking preparedness, pretty bad. Russia's yet to intervene or attack, but it'll probably be here pretty soon. Can't remember where it is. Right there. So, of course, they haven't really done much of theirs. So we shall see. I hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.